Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. We got to get that mojo working, Steve. Those Mariners need some mojo.
But they're doing good. The last 5 games, they played real well.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of the other team.
Yeah. Well, listen, when we started selling these KISW Rock shirts, baseball shirts, man, they were kicking ass. Maybe the sales, I don't know. Are people wearing them? You got to wear them. We got to bring the mojo back. We got them in black. We got them in true to the blue. Come on. Get your KISW baseball shirt. Celebrate what could have been something.
Hey, they're second place in the AL West.
That's
they're
right.
Playing great.
Yeah. And they're still better than the Red Sox.
Hitting home runs.
Yeah. They do that, yeah. Get your shirt now. Go to KISW.com.
Let's play B-Migs. It's time to play the game.
Yeah!
So everybody scream his name. B-Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa! B-Migs. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs. Or maybe we can whack him instead, because it's Whack It Wednesday.
Whack it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Whack it.
Let me see everybody do their Mr. Wacky then.
All right.
Woo! That's right, buddy. And Steve was a glorious whacker earlier today.
Thank you.
He's a glorious whacker. Whacking his competition.
Whack it.
But we'll have to see if he's the whacker or the wacky. Okay. We got Dan and Spanaway to take him on. Dan, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. What's he playing for today, Steve?
Tickets to check out Breaking Benjamin. They're playing with Chevelle and 3 Days Grace over at the White River Amphitheater on September 22nd. Go to KISW.com for all the details. And if you want tickets, they're available now at LiveNation.com.
All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Dan will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Dan, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. In which 1984 film did Ralph Macchio and Elizabeth Shue star in?
Pass.
Which Canadian province is immediately east of British Columbia?
Ontario.
No.
Pass.
How many years does a silver anniversary celebrate?
50?
No.
75?
No.
25?
Yes. Queen is to king as duchess is to what?
Rook?
No.
Knight?
No.
Bishop?
No. Elvis Presley sang the lyrics a little less conversation, a little more what?
Action?
Yes. Helen Hunt and Paul Reiser starred in which 90s sitcom?
Pass.
What 2 colors make
Days
purple?
of Our Lives.
No. What 2 colors make purple?
Blue and red.
Yes. At the end of...
Was it General Hospital for the last one?
No. At the end of Planet of the Apes, what monument protruded from the rocks?
A giant ape.
No.
King Kong.
No.
Pass.
1, 2, 3, correct. That's the now. Did they have?
Ouch.
Did they have it in both versions of Planet of the Apes, or just the original?
No, in the old, in the newer one, the one with Mark Wahlberg, it was Monkey Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, that's right.
Which they saw at the end of it.
Yeah.
That's my worst score of all time. I'm 13 wins, 1 tie, 1 loss against Steve so far. I think I'm going to lose today.
Wow.
Damn. Dan plays a lot. How
He
about
does.
That?
Damn, Daniel.
Wow.
Hey.
See what you did there?
Thank you.
Daniel.
Somebody got it.
Yeah.
That's not a great score. But you never know. Steve might leave the room.
Get a new pair of hands.
Yeah, there we go. Steve, are you ready?
Yes!
In which 1984 film did Ralph Macchio and Elizabeth Shue star in? Yes. Which Canadian province is immediately east of British Columbia?
Alberta.
Yes. How many years does a silver anniversary celebrate?
25.
Yes.
25.
Queen is to king as Duchess is to what?
Duke.
Yes. Elvis Presley sang the lyrics, a little less conversation, a little more what?
Action.
Yes. Helen Hunt and Paul Reiser starred in which 90s sitcom?
Mad About You.
Yes. What two colors make purple?
Red and blue.
Yes. At the end of Planet of the Apes, what monument protruded from the rocks?
Statue of Liberty.
Yes. What city's opera house does the Phantom of the Opera prowl?
Paris.
Yes. What color is Shrek?
Green.
Yes. And Steve, you get a perfect 10.
Oh.
And you win.
Dan didn't even hang on the line.
No,
He ran away like a little Pepe.
he only got 3 correct.
So now he's 13-2.
Yeah.
Wait, he only got 3 right on that one?
Yes.
That was like the easiest beat Migs ever.
Not for him.
Not for Danny.
Damn.
Yeah, they just weren't in his wheelhouse at all, I guess.
That's true. I guess they were in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, he was guessing soap operas for the Mad About You question.
Didn't quite catch what you were saying.
Yeah. I said sitcom. I didn't say soap opera.
That's right.
There. And, man, congratulations, Steve. You absolutely whacked your competition here.
Crushed it,
man.
buddy.
Yeah, look at you.
I feel good about that.
Got re-energized from that.
Can't believe Mad About You is all the way back in the 90s.
Yeah.
God, that's like 100 years ago.
Sadly, the 90s feel 10 years ago to me still.
Yeah.
It
I think
still does for
the
me
rest
too,
of my
yeah.
life, whenever we refer to the 90s, I'm going to think, that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, and it's
No, it's not.
not anymore.
Well, for me it is.
And the only people that know Paul Reiser now are probably the people that watched the season 2 of Stranger Things. Those are the only ones that know Paul Reiser.
Oh, yeah, he was in that.
Yeah, that's it. As the bad, the nice bad guy scientist, really.
I always felt like he was like a poor man's Ben Stiller.
Interesting.
They had that same kind of look.
Who came first? I feel like Paul Reiser.
Probably did.
I think he did, yeah. I think he's also older than Ben Stiller.
Poor Paul Reiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul's had a good career.
Was he in My Two Dads? Was he one of the
I think
dads?
so.
Yeah, Greg Evigan was the better dad.
I think he was, yeah.
Yeah.
You know the lesser known of my 2 dads.
He was my favorite.
Greg Evigan. There's a name that will
Evigan
never be
was
said
cool
again.
as all hell back in those days.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Steve. You won with that perfect 10.
Yeah, caller 10, you are checking out Breaking Benjamin, Chevelle, and 3 Days Grace at White River. Caller number 10, 206-421-ROCK.
So just texted because you said he was 13-1 in Beat Migs?
Yeah.
Because he says, I seriously doubt Daniel is 13-1 from that piss poor performance.
I know,
LOL.
it's hard to believe.
That person says, I think his answers showed his age. LOL.
Yeah. That is the tough part, man. We do remember, I suppose if we did a game for that kid and his age, Dan probably would wreck us.
Next text, hey BJ, I hope you're having a good day. Same with you, Steve.
Oh.
I felt like reading that. It was nice.
Oh, yeah, that is nice. When did we ever get that on the text line? That's just like a random, hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing good.
I hope you're having a good day as well, Mr. 253.
Thanks, Mr. 253. Got a website called spareroom.com. They talked to 6,000 people. What they wanted to find out was the perfect roommate. What does that look like?
Oh.
A perfect roommate.
Don't smear mayonnaise on the walls when you're
okay.
drunk.
What?
Yeah.
My old roommate did that once.
Is it bad that I thought that was you who did that?
No.
Like, I wouldn't have
No,
been
I
surprised.
woke up to just a crime scene all over our walls. Like different types of condiments. Like, I don't know what the hell he was doing. Maybe having a fight with a hamburger. And all of a sudden, there was just like condiments all over our walls.
I do not regret not having roommates at all. Hearing stories like that, I am so happy I did not do that in my life.
Yeah, I think the key to being a good roommate is just be normal.
Just be normal.
I don't know how to better describe it. Like, be cool. Have fun talking and watching TV together, but don't eat my food.
All right, there you go.
Don't wake me up in the middle of the night because you're drunk and you're screaming.
There's one thing on the list. It's interesting what you're doing. You are basically saying what we don't want you to do. So when we ask about qualities in a good roommate, and we do that a lot of times in life, it's like we say what we don't want as opposed to what we do want. There's only one thing on this list that is a don't. The rest of them are all do's, but you're like, don't put the mayonnaise over there, don't steal my food.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, you just don't want somebody who's just a chaotic mess.
Yeah, I just don't want you to make my living conditions difficult.
Yeah. Number one at the list, if people could just do this, I feel like the rest of the list would happen.
Okay.
And that is be respectful.
Honestly, the list should just end out that.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Just be respectful to the other person. Don't do crap to them that you wouldn't want done to you.
I would say the golden rule, but some people don't mind being treated like crap. Therefore, it's like do unto others doesn't affect them because they're going, I'm just doing what I would. I don't mind if you do that to me, so I'll do that to you. All right, so much for the golden rule. You're an idiot. Mm-hmm. So, be respectful is the best thing. Next is responsible.
Oh, I guess you pay your bills on time.
Yeah,
that would cover your end of the deal. Don't make me have to track you down.
That's another.
I forgot about that. That is pain in the ass.
Oh, it's another thing I'm glad I didn't get because I do pay my bills at a specific time, and to think that I would literally have to wait for somebody's money because I just couldn't put it in myself,
right?
And I would and make myself look bad when we were waiting, and I'm probably the one that's going to have to deal with the landlord because nobody else will. Oh yeah, that's that. I'm glad. Yeah. How about this, Steve? You're honest. Honesty is the third most wanted quality in a roommate.
And I mean, did you eat my food? Yes. I don't understand. What do I need honesty from?
Yeah,
I'm not dating this person.
That's a very interesting question. Maybe the honesty is you don't steal things.
Yeah,
maybe that's part of honesty.
That they pay the bills instead of pocketing the money.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. Okay,
yeah, I guess that's what honesty means.
Like, I don't care if they're making up stories about their past.
Oh, that makes it fun.
Yeah,
yeah. How about keeping the place clean?
Yes. I don't want to see your pubes in the bathroom.
Oh, God. Yeah.
It's a simple request.
I remember going over to my buddy's house, and they just never cleaned off all the razor clippings.
Yes.
And it was like that, a first sink. And I'm just like, okay. And I'm like, I know there's no woman living here, but really, you can't figure out how to clean this?
Well, I'm not expecting you to dust, but at least dust off your pubes.
See, like, I had this conversation with my old roommate because we shared a bathroom, and he was a dude. I'm like, dude, can you not have, your hair all over the toilet seat? I don't want your pubes there. He's like, well, I don't shave down there. So apparently it was
He's
his
just
butt,
shedding.
It was his butt hair.
Oh, okay. Well,
he had
I'm okay with
butt
that.
hair so hairy enough that it shed on the toilet.
Well, does he shave his pubes?
No, it wasn't. I don't know what's worse.
They also could be down there too. Then if he doesn't shave them, they could fall off.
But yeah,
I see that here in the workplace, and sometimes
pube
in the sink, and I'm like, how does that happen?
In the kitchen sink, it's very weird.
It's very, very weird.
Are you sure it's that, or sometimes beard hair kind of looks like that?
Yeah, you're right. It probably is the beard hair, but I immediately go to the pube hair and go, what's going on here? I don't want to see curlies anywhere.
That's why you don't work at Cairo. Hey.
Wow. All right, that's a good one. How about you're friendly? That's like the people want their roommates to be friendly.
I just want you to leave me alone.
That's really friendly.
I know, yeah, that's all I wanted.
Yeah, you're very friendly. Then being quiet is what you'd like as well, Rev.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would never pass that test.
No.
No, you like to talk.
Yeah, have you ever been quiet in your life?
Probably not. I mean,
during a movie.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I am quiet during a movie. For the most part, I never used to be. But I had to be trained.
But you're deaf, though, so you probably turn the TV up really loud. So in a sense, you're not quiet.
Well, yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, no, I got the hearing aids now, so that helps out a lot. Because I know when I put the hearing aids in and said, all right, let me hear what it sounds like when I listen like I used to. I'm like, oh my God, I blasted these poor people out of the house. That's horrible.
So it says their biggest pet peeve about roommates when they shave over the sink, but don't have the audacity. They have the audacity to put a towel down to clean up the mess.
No, audacity. Yeah, they don't know how to use that word.
That's okay. I don't either. Apparently.
Yeah. So basically, they don't basically take care of the area for everybody else.
They don't have the decency to put a towel down.
That's a better word.
The nasty thing that my roommate used to do was he used to hawk loogies into the sink in the bathroom.
Why?
But then he wouldn't drain them down.
Why?
I don't need to know that.
Yeah, it was nasty.
I found the perfect gift for people that need to shave. It's like this little cape that you suction cup onto the mirror, and then you kind of tie it around your neck so it catches all of the beard hair.
Oh,
it's pretty brilliant.
That's a hair bib.
$7.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
That's better than just what I use.
That's actually really good.
Cool.
So no excuses, guys.
See, I just have a vacuum, like those little portable vacuums. Yeah, kind of like one of those, and I just have that in my bathroom. So whenever I shave my head, because I'll shave my head, and I just I'm not gonna be super clean. I just vacuum it all up.
See, that's awesome. That's brilliant, Steve.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Like you're praising him for cleaning up after himself. Is that how low we are as a society?
I like a little vacuum in there.
In 2017, I got a Pulitzer Prize for that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's how brilliant I was.
Steve, you're amazing. You clean up after yourself,
right?
You're so amazing.
It's such an easier way because I used to try and do it with a washcloth or even like a little broom. And it's like, what the hell am I doing? Just drop $20 on getting a little mini vacuum. Just keep it in the bathroom and then just suck it up.
You're brilliant.
Really smart idea.
Brilliant.
It doesn't take much to make Vicky impressed. Apparently that did it.
Have you not seen the guys I've dated?
Yeah, that's a good point. Also, they're saying they're looking for people in a certain age range. Well, I'm out of that too. I'm sure that no one's looking for me.
When I was in my 20s, I was living here, and I first trying to find like a new roommate situation because I wasn't happy with the one I was in. You know, you're going around. I couldn't afford to live on my own, so I remember going to one place, and the dude was like 60. It was in the U District.
Okay.
And I was like, crap, the price is really good. This is really weird, though. It's just going to be him and I. And then he's like, oh, and I have a couple dogs. And then he opens up this door, and there's 7 huskies come out from the outside. I'm like... Yeah, I love dogs, but I'm not hanging out with a 6-year-old man and 7 huskies. This seems very weird.
Huskies shed like crazy.
Yeah.
That's,
Wow.
Yeah.
7 huskies.
I get it. He lived in the U District.
Oh, makes sense, yeah. Well, thank God you weren't living in Pullman.
Right? Unless there were hot older women, then I totally would have been there.
Oh, I get it. All right. It is time for Listeners on the Loose. This is where you get to pick the topic. You get to guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Your calls, your texts at 917 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. Brought to you by CHI Franciscan. Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Whatever you want to talk about. This is your floor, your podium. But Steve does have a rule.
And that's to show some energy and bring it, BJ. Otherwise, they will be gonged, and we'll have to say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Sean in Seattle. Sean, you are on The Rock.
Yo, what's up, BJ, Migs, everybody?
Hey, Sean, hey, what do you got going? What's up, buddy?
Oh, you guys were talking about roommates earlier, and your experiences. It kind of made me think of the concept. It might have been brought up before, but it made me think of what it would be like to see Big Brother, the Rock of Seattle edition.
Oh, nice.
Oh, ooh, we're all roommates?
Yeah, but they
you guys, and not just your show, but like Mig or the men's room and Ryan Castle.
Yeah.
The closest we ever came to that, I feel like, is that pain in the grass at the Gorge. A few of us ended up renting a house right at the bottom of right by the. You ended up going into the hotel and being part of the board game crew.
That's right.
And then the drinking crew and other stuff crew was like myself and Ted and Castle and Miles and Thrill and a couple of other people as well. And it was a fun experience. I don't know if we could survive more than a week of doing that because. I mean, it was just a drunk fest.
Yeah. It would be a good show, though, Sean. I know I'd get voted out right off the bat, though. I'd be the first one kicked out of the house. I know that'd happen.
I think you're kind of a pillar for the drama that would be happening, though.
I don't think we should vote anybody out and just see what happens for like a couple months.
Yeah. Well, then that's just a reality show like the Osbournes. Yeah, I like that. Or the Truman Show. That you know what, Sean? It's a good idea. I'm for it.
One texter says that would be the most boring show ever.
Oh, wow. They're not impressed. They're unimpressed. Wow.
Unimpressed.
I feel like we need bodyguards at some point because I feel like either Sarah or I would kill somebody.
Oh, see, I didn't factor in Sarah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Does that mean good or bad?
She gets drunk and angry.
Oh, yeah, she does.
I think she might be the angriest drunk on the whole station.
She really is. Yes,
I'm trying to think of anyone else who gets drunk and angry, and I don't think anyone else does.
Yeah,
Miles doesn't. Thrill doesn't.
No.
Ted definitely doesn't.
She really does get drunk and angry.
Yeah, I'm just the I love you drunk. Like all of us are.
Yeah. I think she would be the problem.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sarah.
Sorry. You're
the first one voted out.
Joey can kind of get a little belligerent, too, when he's drunk.
No.
Fun drunk.
Joey just rambles.
Oh, maybe happy. Maybe when I'm around him. When I'm around him and play games with him, he gets belligerent.
And then he buys more drinks for people.
Yeah.
So
all right.
I could save a lot of money on alcohol if Joey's one of my roommates.
All right, Joey's part of it.
Yeah.
Damn. But then again, it would just be boring.
It would be. Yeah. The person's right.
Thank you, Texter. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. It's Listeners on the Loose. Jake in Auburn, you are on The Rock.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, Jake? What you got for us today, buddy?
Not much. Hey, I got a story about what I call a roommate from hell story.
Oh, again, I hear stories like this. I can't wait. It just makes me know I made the right decision not doing the roommate thing. What happened?
So I had a roommate. This was about 4 or 5 years back. I was living out in Bonnie Lake, and this guy worked security. So the night he worked in the night, but throughout the nights he wasn't working, he would get plastered video chat with his mom on Skype and yell at each other.
Oh, nice.
Order Jack in the Box and leave chew spit filled cups for months throughout the room.
All right, now I like the order Jack in the Box part because I might be able to be part of that. But
especially if he's getting those tacos.
But the chew juice, I don't need the tobacco juice hanging around there. Oh,
when he moved out, I went in to clean up the apartment to leave. I kind of left his door open for like a month before I went in there.
Oh God, dude, it is amazing how people can live. That's why I can't do it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you do have roommates technically.
Oh,
yeah, I do.
Steve,
yes.
Real quick, Steve.
Yes.
The other day you were talking about sourdough bread.
Yes.
I work at a bakery. I'm your guy. I'll hook you up.
All right.
Okay.
You got my number. Hit me up if you need any.
All right. You'll be my sourdough dealer.
We got his number. Rev, you got his number?
I don't have his number.
All right, Jake, hang on. I'm going to put you on hold, Jake. We got to get your number.
Because you never know. Maybe Saturday night I'll be like jonesing for some sourdough and I need to call my dealer.
Why don't you have him bring it into the station here? I mean, we got his number.
All right, Rev, set it up.
Set it up. We like that sourdough.
Make sure to bring butter, too, please. I love sourdough and butter.
Yeah, that is a good combo.
And we'll see. We have to, because he says he's the sourdough man and his bakery's the one. But, you got to make a good sourdough bread, you better bring it because, not everybody makes a great sourdough bread.
I mean, is there a better bread than sourdough?
No.
Nope. Yeah, it's really hard to argue.
It's the go-to.
I was going to say, I really like the brown honey one they have at Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, you're
that
right.
One's pretty
That's
legit.
pretty good, too, yeah.
And I hate it. You know why? It makes my friend Amber right. I used to make so much fun of her. She said, we're known for our bread at Cheesecake Factory. And I go,
good.
I said, wait a minute, you're called Cheesecake Factory. I used to give her such a hard time. She's right. The bread is good.
Yeah.
Damn it! I want some Cheesecake Factory bread now.
And then they go back to Jack in the Box. I mean, they've got that damn sourdough.
Yeah,
on lockdown. It's like sourdough Jack is great, and then the sourdough breakfast Jack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hungry.
Yep.
I would just crush a whole loaf of sourdough right now.
Yeah.
Dude, you should get some clam chowder in one of those sourdough.
The bread bowl. It's always a winner.
The best.
Yep.
Always a winner.
Up your game, bud.
I think Ivers does that, right? Doesn't Ivers? You can get it right in that sourdough bro. I think so.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Keep clam.
Somebody want to know what I thought about Ovechkin's fight that happened in the playoffs? Dude, he rocked some young rookie dude, some younger guy. I don't know if he was a rookie or just a younger guy, like 19 or something like that. Could try to mix it up with Ovechkin, and Ovechkin just laid him out with like one punch.
Damn. Was this playoff?
Oh, yeah, it's playoff hockey going on, baby. Nothing but the best happening in the NHL right now.
Big shocker, of course, the Florida Panthers with the best record in the NHL getting swept.
That's the Tampa Bay Lightning, but nice try.
Yeah, like I said, the Tampa Bay Lightning guys.
Florida Panthers?
Yeah, no, you're right. He's right. I was the Tampa Bay Lightning, best record in the NHL, got swept by the Columbus Clippers and their first.
Or Blue Jackets.
Oh, the Clippers are a baseball team.
You're really bad at this.
Just stop.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Stop. I know you're trying.
I'm trying my best.
Just throw it in.
I am trying my best. But I mean,
let's talk about something you do know, and that's baseball. Someone texted in a question.
All right, what do they want to know?
They said, did you see this Colin McHugh and the way that he was able to move away from a flying baseball? Have you seen this?
I haven't seen it. I heard about it, but I haven't seen the video yet.
It's straight up like the Matrix, man. So watch this dude from the A's hits the ball, and it's coming at him, and he just bends his back.
Whoa.
And
dude.
I mean, it was like a sea hair.
Looks like Neo.
From hitting his chin.
That's his new nickname. It should be Neo.
Wow. Yeah. It is. It looks like it's a special effect from the Matrix. You're right. That's amazing. And Steve, it threads the needle like right under his chin.
My buddy, a wrestler, Mike Santiago, a great wrestler, he posted a comment saying, this is how women look when I slide into their DMs. Like, just move it out of the way.
Oh, that's wild.
Did you see it, Vicky?
Insane.
Oh, God.
Wow. I mean, I don't even know how this guy got away with that. If you just look it up, just type in Colin McHugh, you'll find it. It's everywhere on the internet.
The reaction time too, to be able to just to be able to make that happen is insane. Just goes to show you what amazing athletes these guys are. Because for your brain to be able to react to a ball moving that fast and then to get the rest of your body to go where you want it to go,
yes,
that's insane.
I mean, you always think of those crazy ones when someone's able to get their glove right in their face just in time before that ball just smashes their whole face.
Yeah.
But that is just... And that's Matrix-like.
And that was just centimeters away from destroying his jaw. Because, like you said, it would have hit him in the chin.
Oh, got another sports text. Did you guys hear about that basketball coach that dropped $2,000? Who the hell is walking around with $2,000?
You mean like he dropped it out of his pocket?
Yes. It's right there. Yeah, the whole story is about Doc Rivers from the Clippers.
Oh.
Not Columbus, but Los Angeles.
The Los Angeles Clippers. Okay. Yes. Are they in the NHL playoffs?
Yes, they are. Okay, they actually fought Ovechkin last night.
Nice going. Mm-hmm. So Doc Rivers, he was telling people about this. It happened in San Francisco. And again, Steve, you're right. He accidentally dropped $2,000, but a stranger behind him picked it up.
Shout out to the San Francisco person who, at the corner today, I was walking down the street. It's a true story. I reached in my pocket to grab my phone. Unbeknownst to me, I dropped about $2,000 on the street, kept walking, didn't know it. The guy tapped me on the back and said, that's your money. I don't know a lot of places that would happen, but it happened today. So whoever that was, you could have had free tickets if you hadn't ran away. So.
All right, what is Doc Rivers doing that he needs $2,000 in cash on him?
I'd like to know where was he and how close was it to a gentleman's club?
Yeah, I think you're right.
$2,000
in ones, maybe? I don't know.
Wow. I don't know, even in $100 bills, I feel like $200 is going to be a little bit of a lump in your wallet.
No, dude, you're right. $2,000, that's a lot of dough.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's got that in hundreds, that's what, 20? Is that 20 hundreds? Is that what I'm doing? Yeah, it's 20 hundreds. I guess it's a wad. It's a decent wad.
In your pocket.
Yeah, but still, that's a lot of money to be carrying around when you can just use your credit card. Unless you're in Philadelphia where you got to pay cash for everything, which I still hate.
He said he was in San Francisco, though.
Yeah, so what is he doing with all that money? Like all that cash? I mean, I don't mind. I mean, a couple of $100,
Strip club.
Yeah.
What if that's where he was going?
It's kind of hard to argue your point, Steve. Where else do you need that any kind of cash?
Someone says, hey, BJ, how about former Mariners pitcher James Paxton owning the Red Sox last night?
Dude, yeah, it's tough to watch the Mariners in this losing streak, but I'm telling you, the Red Sox are horrible, and it's the same team. For the most part, it's the same team that won the World Series, and they suck. And, granted, Paxton had a great game last night. The funny thing about Paxton, and I was telling you off air, Steve, is it hasn't been a decent season yet for Paxton. He's had a rough start for the Yankees, and he just admitted that it was because the idea of playing in New York was getting to him, that he so much so that he has recently started seeing a sports psychologist. James Paxton just come out and admitted this.
That's interesting. I would imagine being a pitcher is a psychological position more than maybe other position players, just because you have to be like locked in mentally. It's like a goalie in hockey or a kicker in football. I know like Marc-Andre Fleury, something was getting into his head psychologically a few years ago, and he had to go see a psychologist just to try and straighten up what was going on in his brain because it was messing up his game.
Well, yeah.
I can't imagine that New York's a very easy place to play.
Well, it's funny. Being a goalie, being a pitcher, the eyes are on you. Because in a way I can understand that, because the goalie is the one getting all the shots and the pitcher is the one trying to keep the batters from making all the shots. So those guys are focal points.
Yeah.
And he said it was like he was pressing, and of course the media and the sports radio and everything in New York is so much different than what we do here in Seattle. The fans are much more aggro, and so, the start was just tough, but whatever it was, that psychologist, whatever he told him, he owned the Red Sox last night. He looked like, Big Maple was just spinning. It was just, I was watching it last night. I watched the first couple innings.
I'm glad he figured it out when he played the Red Sox.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he is on fire. The Red Sox are going to do nothing against him tonight. And they didn't. To one point where he had a runner on second and third with nobody out. And he just came back and blew them all away. He didn't even allow a sacrifice fly, or he was just on fire. Yeah, he said so. Hopefully the psychologist does a job. It just goes to show you, sometimes you need to talk to somebody. You need to know that you're in your own head. I think a lot of dudes don't understand how much better they could be in life if they would just go get a mentor or talk to somebody to get out of their own head. James Paxton, perfect example. He was amazing last night.
If I was an athlete, I think I would just not even go anywhere near social media.
Oh, it's tough.
It's so funny to watch how people write people like sports stars and with such anger if they have a bad game. And it's like, what do you think? How is this going to fix this guy's performance? You think, oh, you know what? James, what happened? How come all of a sudden you're playing well? He's like, well, I read this tweet from this one guy. He said, get my act together. And I realized I wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't until that happened.
You know what I mean? It's just such a weird thing.
Oh, it's so hard, dude. You bring that up. Chris Sale just didn't, he was a little better last night, but the Yankees have a bunch of no names right now because half their team is on the injured list, and they were killing them again. And so he just signed a big deal. The Red Sox gave him just a lot of money this season. And you wonder, he's been stinking out the joint. And you're right. How, I wouldn't go anywhere near social media. You get a big payday and you're not doing your job.
Yeah. Put that on pause until the off season.
Yeah. Oh, it can get in your head. So good for James, man. Well, that was a smart move, and he'll probably end up being the best pitcher they have this season. All right, it's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. So it's the Columbus Blue Jackets? Yeah, okay.
No, the Clippers, man.
Yeah, that's it. Your calls, your text at 933 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Very odd would you rather question just got texted to us. Would you rather lose your left hand or your right foot?
Oh.
Does it have to be the right foot?
I guess so. That's what the question is. Left hand, right foot.
That's a tough one. I'm leaning towards losing the foot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Although, because I'm basing it on hobbies, though.
Yeah.
See, I have two hobbies that I need my feet: hockey and wrestling. I think I could get by without my hand. Not get by, but still be able to do it at a very minimal level.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, then I can't play the drums unless I pull like a Rick Allen.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool. Or I could have a drumstick just like mechanically attached to my hand.
Yeah.
And that has like a crazy, super fast power, so I could really do crazy paradiddles.
Yeah.
I feel like so much has come in the way of like our robotic arms and attachments. Like I would totally get rid of my left hand, especially because I paid money for a tattoo on my foot. I love my tattoo. I'm not getting rid of that.
Then just keep it and put it around like your neck as like a necklace.
Yeah, wear a foot necklace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that won't look creepy.
Trend.
I think I'm leaning towards losing the foot.
Yeah.
I could still play the drums. I'd have to relearn it and have to work the bass drum on my left foot. But I think I can make that happen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm a foot guy too. I feel like, you know what, there's probably an attachment I could put on there that I could learn how to walk again, or because I'm not super athletic, so I don't care. But I need my hands. I need both of my hands.
Probably my hand. I don't know. I wouldn't want to walk weird.
Okay.
Limp and stuff like that. Like I would rather just lose my hand.
Somebody says if you lose your right foot, how the hell are you going to drive? Losing the left hand without a question.
Oh.
See, I'd just get myself a peg leg and just use that. It'd work out fine.
Oh, he's right, though. Yeah, I hadn't thought about the driving.
You can learn how to drive with the left foot.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can make something on your car where it flips everything.
Oh, you're probably right.
You have to pay a pretty penny. They have those steering wheels that you can control everything with your hands.
Oh,
for people that don't have feet.
Unless I stop driving.
I kind of want a robot hand now.
Robot hand?
Ooh,
that'd be so cool.
That would be kind of neat.
Well, I mean... Okay.
We can cut off your hand, Vicky, if you really want.
Let's do it.
All right, here comes your robot hand.
Wait, what?
I'm watching what Vicky's watching, and if I had a pick, maybe it would be pretty badass.
Oh, to have the robot hand.
Yeah, and you would just dominate handshakes.
Okay.
And arm wrestling.
Yeah.
You'd be partway there to be the Terminator. It's awesome.
Okay.
Ooh. I guess they both. Well,
guess.
Yeah.
Unless you get attachments, could just have attachments you could plug into your hand.
That'd be great.
God, I'd be Captain Hook.
Yeah, you get a hook. You get get like a water pick,
a whisk.
Yeah, anything you need.
Ooh, someone wants to know, what would you rather? Never do radio again, yet keep the relationships on the show, or never talk to any of the people on the show again and still do radio?
Oh, that's easy. The last one. I don't need to talk to you people.
I'm the same way. I love you guys, but I got bills to pay.
Yeah. Kidding me?
I got mouths to feed.
I have no other discernible skills.
I'm not talented at anything else, and it's questionable if I'm talented at radio.
Yeah. I'm not sure I'd be friends with any of you if not for this show. I don't find that, not that there's something wrong with you.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah, I just don't think I'd ever really, I'd be, oh yeah, he's a good, but I never hang out with you guys. We have
hang out with
very
you
little
guys
in common.
anyway.
Yeah.
So it'd be an easy transition.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, look, we do value our family time, so we're around each other so much that to say, let's hang out on the weekend is tough because they never get to see us. That's how it's always been in my business. But I don't think we'd hang out with any of you. I mean, first of all, Steve and I are very different people.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I mean, I'd
be happy to see you.
Yeah,
but it's not like we're planning on a Friday night out together.
Yeah, it's not like you and D. Ted Smith.
Right.
Yeah, if that was the thing, if they said, hey, you had to give up the show or give up D. Ted Smith, that might be tougher.
Yeah, because that's like that's your boy. That's like a family member to me now.
Yeah.
That would be very difficult.
I don't think I have anybody in this workplace that I would care about if I'd ever talk to again.
I don't know. Wow. I'm very sentimental, so I feel like I'd feel really bad if I never got to talk to you guys again. And I don't know. I think I feel guilty.
I understand that, but this is how you pay your bills. This is how you make a living.
Yeah.
I mean, if I lost my voice tomorrow, if we're talking hypothetics, I wouldn't be able to do this anymore. So I'm like, what would I do? I'd find a way to keep going.
That's a dream come true for me right there.
I know.
Yeah.
Life's not fair, is it, PJ?
No, it's not.
Oh, there you go. So, yeah, we'd much rather have our jobs than our friendships.
No doubt about it.
Wow.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, that was easy. That was an easy one.
I know, you didn't even have to think about
Not at all. That was it. I mean, I don't have to listen to Danny cry. It's perfect. Seriously, we're doing the men's weekend again, and I know it's going to be like, oh, here we go. Got to listen to Danny's life again.
Yeah, it's true.
There we go.
Oh, somebody's got a comment about the Acropolis in Portland.
Oh, that's right. The big bachelor party that I never got to have. I am still married. It's just I never got to have a bachelor party.
Right. So, but this person says they went to the Acropolis for their bachelor party on Saturday night. Went back there for breakfast on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Wow. I can tell you, the Sunday morning strippers are not as good as the Saturday night quality.
It's pretty great that they do breakfast, though.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited about that.
What kind of breakfast do they offer at the Acropolis?
Breakfast burritos.
Flapjacks, I think, is
Huevos rancheros.
And lots of sausage.
Some runny eggs.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
No.
Whoa.
Steak and eggs. I mean, if steak is their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's still happening. I thought we were going to cancel that. We're not canceling it. It's still happening.
No. We're going for it, man.
Hey, someone wants to know if anyone saw the movie Shazam.
I did.
Vicky saw it too, huh?
Yeah. How about you, Rev?
Nope.
Oh, wow. Just Vicky and I.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is the surprise movie because it's DC. Though, you know what, our front desk person, the one that works at our front desk, thought it was a little. Yeah, she thought it was a little dark. For PG-13.
There's a few moments in it where it's like, holy crap, are they really doing this? And it kind of was missing the blood, if you know the scenes I'm referring to.
Exactly. Yeah, they're still doing stuff, but just not gory, but you're still going, it's just still intense.
I'm like, that's effed up.
But they did a really good job with the movie. I liked it. I was surprised how much I liked it.
I very much enjoyed it. It was funny. I think you're going to really like it when it finally comes out on demand, Steve, and you watch it. You're going to love it.
No, I saw the trailers, and the trailers look really lighthearted.
And Zachary Levi does a great job. He really makes you believe that he's a kid. You know, it's not easy to do for an adult to play a role where it's like, I'm supposed to believe you're that same dude who's a kid, but now you're in this adult body. But he does a really good job as you know, when he's all Shazammed up.
And the thing that I kind of hate about some movies is when you start watching, you know exactly how it's going to end, what they're going to do. And I was pleasantly surprised that they surprised me.
Yeah, you're right. I was watching going, okay, I know this movie has to end in a particular way, and you go, I hope the hero wins. That's what's supposed to happen.
Right.
But I still didn't know how they were going to do it. It was like, okay, I know it's got to end, but I don't know where are they going to go with this just because of the nature of the bad guy, if you will.
And they did a great job, so go see it.
Yeah, it is. It's a fun flick. And Steve, I know you can't wait for it to come out so you can fall asleep.
Well, how many months until it's on demand? That's
probably 5 to 6.
Okay, yeah, I look forward to that.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I hate though the tease that happens when you go on demand and you see the movie is available. You're like, yes, and then you click on it and it says available for purchase only.
Yes, I know.
I'm not dropping $19, but I really want to see this movie.
Yeah, I know how they get you because they're smart. They know that, talk about impulse control, they know you're not going to wait 2 weeks just to rent it, which is why they're brilliant for only giving it, putting it on my Apple TV for a couple weeks just as a purchasable. And I'm like, no.
Another text says, Migs, I loved your post about the anonymous Facebook post things. I was wondering what BJ thinks about those.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
I put up a tweet yesterday. I just said that. Have you seen these Ask Me Anonymous? The Profoundly app, I guess it is.
Oh, I don't know about this.
So there's an app where you could go on there and you could ask somebody an anonymous question and it gets sent to them and then they reply to it on Facebook. It's a Facebook app or some third-party app, right?
Okay, so you did, like, if I wanted to ask you a question, I could ask you, but you wouldn't know I was doing it.
Right, but what it's become is an opportunity for people to insult their friends on Facebook without any repercussions, and then the person you might think I'm a whiny bitch, but I really am not. Like, because it'll be like, hey, how come you're such a whiny bitch? Or something along those lines.
Lovely.
So I just put something up there on Twitter because anytime I complain about Facebook, I don't do it on Facebook. I do it on Twitter,
of course,
because it's just why not cross the streams. I just thought that this trend is kind of stupid, and you're just encouraging people to be cowards and not have a face-to-face interaction. I just think we're just fueling people to be more troll-like, and I think it's just a really sad state that we want to encourage people to be awful and talk crap about you behind your back, in a sense.
Yeah.
But to the point where you can actually hear what they're saying.
Yeah, isn't that really what...
Why do you want that?
Isn't that bullying, really?
I mean, I did it, and do you want to hear some of my responses or questions?
Wait, did you talk about you? Well, yeah, I mean...
put it up. I'm like, go for it. See what happens.
Oh, okay. I can only imagine. Is this on your, like...
my personal.
Okay.
This is my personal. Aye, comrade, you are awesome.
So that somebody did that for you.
Okay, is this going to be an opportunity for you to just read things that are very complimentary about you?
Well, this is all I got. I was kind of hoping somebody be mean because I wanted to see, do I have people on my friends list that are capable of that?
Well, because I would imagine you're pretty good at keeping your personal one just the close friends.
Yeah, I try to.
I think if you did it on your work one, I'm not encouraging you to do it.
I'm not going to do that.
That's what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Some people have friends that they're not really friends with on their social media, and you're just encouraging those people to be complete douches to you. I don't understand the mentality of that. Why are you such a glutton for punishment that you want to have people say mean things about you anonymously?
Yeah, why would you sign up for that?
I honestly don't think it's because they want people. They don't think people are going to be mean to them. They're hoping if it's a girl, they're like, oh, I'm going to get a lot of guys saying I'm amazing and beautiful.
I think it's for the opposite reason. They want the compliments, all the compliments,
and then it backfires.
And then it backfires. And it's all those people that
How
have to
stupid are they? The writing's on the wall. It's an anonymous thing,
right?
They're hoping it's like the secret crush. In other words, you can tell me you got a crush on me because you don't have to actually say who it is, and then they don't have to think it's the ugly guy that's got a crush on them. They always will assume it's the best looking guy in their thing.
Don't be surprised when people write mean things.
I literally just got a question right now.
Yeah.
It asks, can you karate kick?
Oh,
I can.
But see, you don't have to ask you anonymously.
I think they're just being a smart
I've never
ass.
seen you karate kick.
I can kick pretty high up.
You're reading into this question.
Yeah.
I totally can. I could
Let me
probably
see you kick high up.
Can you kick? Can you kick? Okay. We got to get the video out.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how high she can karate kick.
This is about 6 feet high. What I'm holding up.
Yeah. Can you get up that high?
You can karate kick.
She's gonna rip her pants.
Oh,
close.
Actually, she did pretty well. I'm very surprised.
Almost.
All right, Vicky. You know what? You're
too short.
all right. You're pretty limber, Vic. I'll give it
so close.
That's a nice. That's a Rockettes kick. You did a good job.
You would be able to kick Russell Wilson in the face with that kick. That's
you would.
It's about 5'11".
That was 5'11" that you did there? Yeah.
Yep.
That was very, Vicky, I'm impressed. Only
you.
because I am not flexible at all. So the fact that you can get your leg up that high is impressive because I can't even lift my knee up. So I'm always impressed with people that actually have normal movement.
Here's a question.
Yes,
Would you rather watch Thanos disappear the Rev or watch Miggs get suplexed during a cage match?
Suplex! Oh, no. I can't wait for Thanos. His buddy, for Thanos to come snap his fingers and Rev doesn't get to revel in his Thanos?
Oh, come on.
As it were?
Come on. We need a suplex.
Who's with that? Come on. All right, suplex, fine.
I'm in for the suplex. Why not? I've already done it. Not in a cage, though.
Okay.
That'd be cool, dude.
Well, all right. Let's get you out of the cage. Let's let you be free range while you're getting suplexed. All right, I got a question that needs to be answered. What do Ryan Castle and a prosthetic leg have in common? That's timely. I'm going to tell you at 9:50 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. He's the drunk in charge. Now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and a prosthetic leg have in common?
There's a musty gorgonzola nose to it.
I kind of like musty gorgonzola.
Sort of a nutty nose.
Yeah, it's my favorite kind of cheese. Put it right there on my salad.
That's what I smell like.
Yeah. They said they're both hollow tools. That's pretty funny.
That is pretty fun.
Miggs has smuggled drugs in both through the airport.
Yeah. Ryan's a great mule.
And a parrot has used both to get his booty.
Okay. Oh, take it where you can get it. Doesn't matter. Had sex.
Yeah. That's right.
Hashtag had sex.
Yeah. Well, here's a woman who's in my demographic, about 58 years old. Her name's Michelle. She's in Louisiana. Last week, her 59-year-old boyfriend dumped her for good after a 6-year on-again, off-again relationship. And, well, that made Michelle very angry. So she did the only logical thing you do when you're that angry. While her boyfriend was asleep, she grabbed his prosthetic leg and started hitting him with it.
I already like these people. I'll bet they have great parties.
Yeah, they do. You know you're living the dream when you're getting beaten by your own.
Y'all crazy bitch.
Yeah, just a great life. Ryan Castle, he's got a great life, and he's got a morning 12-pack. It could be a 12-pack of prosthetic legs for all we know. I don't know.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
If you wear boxer briefs, they kind of keep things compression, keep them from hanging all the time. I would imagine that if you're in loose boxers, because I wear boxer briefs, I feel like mine are still at the same level.
Well, it's a gradual process. You know, if you could see pictures, you might.
I do. I look back at some pictures. Oh, you have in my 20s. Yeah, I AB them almost once a week.
Oh dear.
It's weird because they're Polaroid sometimes.
It's actually police sketches. It's weird. Yeah.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How do I know if bankruptcy is going to provide me with relief? What are the steps for my situation?
There's so much information out there about bankruptcy with the internet and what people have heard from friends and other people that they've talked to about their financial issues or bankruptcy. There's also a lot of bad information out there or urban legends about bankruptcy. In order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you need to talk to an attorney that's experienced in bankruptcy. So in order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you should talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney. And my job is not to convince you to file bankruptcy. My job is to help you to make that decision and have all the facts so that you can make an informed decision about whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, what benefits it's going to have for you, and what the downside of filing bankruptcy is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com.
Keeping up with the flood of news every single day can be quite stressful. There is climate change happening. There's the pandemic, labor movements, Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend. Hi, I am Gideon Resnick, host of Crooked Media's What a Day. Each week, Travelle Anderson, Priyanka Arabindi, Josie Duffy Rice, and I are going to break down the biggest news stories of the day in a way that hopefully doesn't always make you want to cry. New episodes of What a Day drop every weekday at 5 a.m. Eastern. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.